The 2014 MLS Cup playoffs presented by AT&T are back in Frisco for the first time in 3 years. Tonight at Toyota Stadium, FC Dallas hosts Vancouver Whitecaps FC as they meet for the first time ever in the playoffs.
But Pedro Morales is the one for me that's going to be pulling the strings this evening. He's got excellent vision, he's creative, and his passing over short and long distances is superb. Absolutely. Here, there are a few changes, however. We have Zach Lloyd has left the central back position, has moved out to the left. You see the youngster Walker Zimmerman in, but it's the return of Mauro Diaz to the starting lineup that has me excited.
Defensive midfield. Obviously they'll have width with Castillo, but sometimes it's quite high up the field. We'll see how that presence of Mauro Diaz affects this team.
And only his third start all season long. He has a chance to cut a ball into the box, and this is going to fall, and it's going to be lashed out of the air by Fernandez, but blocked by FC Dallas. And through leg one of the conference finals, and that means you'll have to sit out the next game. Morales with a free kick, and Seitz has to go down near post, is able to bat it out of trouble, and then a big clearance by FC Dallas's Blas Perez.
Well, you see the wall split there. Mauro Rosales opens up wide in the field, so the two-man wall has to separate, and it creates a shooting angle, and Chris Seitz is forced to almost volleyball that shot out towards the side of the goal. And fortunately, I believe that's Blas Perez that's back there to clear that ball to safety.
In the 5 regular season matchups between FC Dallas and Vancouver here in Frisco, FC Dallas has won them all. They've outscored it 10-2. And now a ball falls to Diaz. He sets up Tesho. He's got a shot coming here. The first goal of the game. The streak is over for Vancouver. Tesho has put FC Dallas on top. Tesho Akindele has scored for FC Dallas.
Well, Mauro Diaz does it all here. He puts the defense under pressure. I believe the shot is going wide here. From our vantage point, it looked as though Tesho had maybe struck it a yard or so wide, but the defender that gets to the back post here tries to reach out and help, and unfortunately, I believe it careens off of him and into the goal. Excellent shot towards the back post from Tesho Akindele.
Taken from 25 yards, out off the crossbar from Morales, and it goes all the way back out to Mauro Diaz to clear. Whoa! Michel picks out Castillo. Castillo's got space. When is he going to shift into overdrive? Never had the chance. Laba is there. Now he is able to slip through Laba and Samson. Castillo coming in. Shot is blocked. And Gershon Kofi on the ball for Whitecaps FC.
Castillo finally getting that opportunity to shift it into another gear, as you said. Finds great space, excellent technical ability on the dribble, finds his way into the 18-yard box. And unfortunately for FC Dallas fans, isn't able to steer the ball on frame with too much power, and it's eventually cleared by Vancouver. But it is excellent tenacity. Vancouver's able to earn an extremely dangerous corner kick here in the 60th minute.
Lloyd was goal side of Fernandez. Now here's Rosales. This is in front, and it's swept away for the time being. Now Mane a shot. Seitz has saved it. Seitz at the near post has saved it and directed it over for another corner.
Well, there's going to be times where FC Dallas is going to have to withstand some type of a barrage to be successful in the playoffs. It's an extremely good ball, falls across to the central portion of the goal. Looks as though Matt Hedges is able to steer it wide. Seitz is able to get down and get, whether that's a hand or a foot, I have no idea, but it's able to be steered out once again for a corner kick here for Vancouver.
Vancouver with an opportunity.
This back line a little disjointed here.
35 yards out, Mauro Rosales settling to Mane, a deflection in the box. Hurtado has scored. It fell right to him, and he's equalized for Vancouver in the 64th minute.
And I believe it's Michel setting one line, the defense setting up another line. There's just too much space here. The defense never steps up. The ball deflects off Victor Ulloa and into Chris Seitz's near post. But there's just not enough room behind the defense for Chris Seitz to operate, and there's just too much room for things like...
Open game headed back the other way now. Rosales. Still Rosales. Up over Javon Watson to the feet of Kekuta Mane. Mane with his right foot strikes it wide.
you never want to show Kakunamane the inside portion of the field. You want to try to use the sideline to your advantage. So Watson has the opportunity to take him outside, instead brings him inside, gives him a shooting angle.
FC Dallas has one change left to make. So does Vancouver. A ball fell into the box, and Mark Geiger has pointed to the spot for handball.
Well, it's a long throw, and you can see the eyes go towards Geiger in almost a pleading manner. Don't call this. And unfortunately for Whitecaps fan, it is called. FC Dallas has a wonderful opportunity here in the 83rd, 84th minute to take this game by the back of the neck, the scruff of the neck, and really put Vancouver away.
On July 27th, when the two teams played at BC Place, Vancouver's Carlisle Mitchell was called for a handball in the box. Later on in the match, FC Dallas's Moses Hernandez was called for a handball. Both teams converted their respective penalties. Michel for FC Dallas, Pedro Morales in that game for Vancouver. There it is, the handball off Kendall Waston against David Osted after a handball by Waston in the 83rd minute for the lead. At the north goal at Toyota Stadium. He's taken a long time. Now the Brazilian approaches. FC Dallas 2-1 in front. Officially in the 84th minute.
This long throw in, the first one that Blas Perez probably hasn't flipped on this evening, seems as though it would fall innocently into the box. It hits Waston, and then that slow run up by Michel.
Dispossesses Hollingshead. Watson, a through ball, and Osted is way out of goal. He missed it. Now it's Castillo, and it's back behind.
A fingertip save, but it looks as though it's going to be given a goal kick there from Geiger.
And that's it.
Yep,
that's it. Mark Geiger blows for time, and FC Dallas will advance to play Seattle. Oscar Pereira's return home, first season, dream season continues. 2-1 the final.
Heated.
And you've got emotions running high. Players for Vancouver are upset about some of the decisions, and when your season ends, it's obviously a bitter pill to swallow, and it was a very physical game tonight. There were, 42 fouls whistled, 7 cards. Now, obviously, cooler heads have prevailed after this. Now, the confrontation, you saw Geiger with the red.